Here we go. So kind of like, where do you start? We're playing spin the bottle, or the wheel of fortune. Isn't that wheel of fortune? We start always. We have to start somewhere, and we start always on the positive, always positive x-axis. So you got like a spinner or whatever. Always start on this. You got a ray, so you start here. If you spin it up, positive. If you spin it down, negative. All right. So positive angle measures in degrees. This is going to be a right angle. I think you guys know what a right angle is right here. How much is if I spin it, if I spin this thing, go all the way like this, straight up? How much have I moved if I go straight up? 90 degrees. Okay. I hope that I got 100% of you guys understanding that this is 90 degrees for sure. Then I'll go more, another 90. What is this? 180. All right. I think that's good. And you guys have seen, maybe some of you guys like X Games, where he did a full revolution. How much is it when you go full circle around? They call it a 360, no? You should, I think most of you guys understand this. Now, the way we cut it in trigonometry, we don't go 10, 20, 30, 40, all the way to 90. We don't do that. We do this. We do 30 degrees. And why do we do 30 degrees instead of going 20, 10, 20, 30, or whatever? Is because of special right triangles that we're going to go over. That's what trigonometry is, because triangle for triangles. 30 degrees. Then there's another special right triangle. What's the next one do you think is going to be? 60? 60, somebody says 60, remember, that's correct. But that's not the next one. The next one's going to be what? Somebody else. 45? Somebody said 45? The next one is 45. Go ahead and copy it down. This is 45. Because it's 30, there's a 30, 60, 90, 45. Okay, 45 is next. Then after 45, we got 60. So the angle all the way up here is 60. So we're just kind of like knowing how to count in degrees now. 90. What's after 90 then? See, this one was 30 degrees, 45, and then there was like 60 here. 120. Somebody said 120? Yes, 120. All right, 120. Somewhere right there. So I'm going to tell you again how it goes. Let me kind of again stop in the teaching here. Is what happened in the last chapter and what we just did in sequences and series. We're done with that. You're starting over again on another learning new stuff. Don't fall behind. Let's everybody pay attention. You're gonna have a test before spring break. We're starting with this. 120. After 120, what would be after 120? What do you guys think? Did somebody, wouldn't it be 90 plus 45? What's 90 plus 45? You guys got calculators. We don't know how to do that quick. What's 90 plus 135? 135? In whichever way you want. Yeah.
You have an extra pencil.
A pencil? What's 90 plus 60? That's going to be the next one. That's the way I look at it. 90 plus 60. What's 90 plus 60? Anybody? 150. 150. This is 180, where he said that one was 180. The way I look at it again, I kind of start over and I add 30 to 180. What's 180 plus 30? What's 180 plus 30? 210. 210. That's the way I'm looking at it. Once I end up at these like corners and down here, I just go ahead and add 30, 45, 60 to that 180. So 180 plus 30 is 210. Then I go back to 180 and I add 45. What's 180 plus 45? 225. I go back to 180 plus 60. That's the way I look at it. 180 plus 60, what is that? 240? Sorry, 240? What's down here? Well, you could just do 180 plus 90. What's 180 plus 90? $270. I start over. 270 plus that 30. 300. 270 plus 45. 270 plus 45. 315. 270 plus 60. 270 plus 60. 330. And we do a full revolution, 360. Okay, that's what you need to be familiar with. Gonna draw another. Do you need to draw another one? I don't know. Yeah. Draw another circle, and we're gonna measure going negative now. I don't know. Draw another circle. You could do it on your the one circle you already have. You could if you wanted to, and it's gonna be kind of messy. But you're gonna go back. You're gonna go down, negative, instead. So we are gonna start always start here. And we're gonna spin it instead of up. We're gonna spin it down. So negative. What's the first one that we're gonna do? Negative what?
330.
Negative 30. Negative 30 because we're going down. Then what's the next one?
15.
Negative 45. Negative 45. We're doing the same thing. We're doing 30s, 45, and 60s, but we're going down like that. Negative 45. Then what? Negative 60. Negative 60. Then down here, what's this one? Negative 90. In the way I look at it, I guess, I'm going to just keep these ones, negative 30, negative 45, and negative 60. So what we're doing here, essentially, the way I look at it, negative 90 plus negative 30. What's negative 90 plus negative 30? Negative 120? Negative 120? Then you're doing negative 90 plus negative 45?
175.
Negative what? Negative 90 plus negative 45?
135.
Negative 135? Negative 90 plus negative 60? Negative 150? It's what we just had, before is just going in the other direction. Negative 150 with the negative 150. Then here it's going to be what? Negative what? Negative 180. And then we start over again. Negative 180 plus. Negative 180 plus. Negative 30. Negative 210. Negative 180 plus negative 45. Negative 180 degrees plus negative 45 degrees.
225.
Negative 225. Negative 180 plus negative 60. Negative 240. Negative 240. Negative what? The top one. Negative 270. So negative 270. And now we start over and add those up. Negative 270 plus negative 30.
300.
Negative 300. Then what? Negative 270 plus negative 45. Negative 315. And then negative 300, no, negative 270 plus negative 60. Negative 60, that'll be negative 330. And negative 360, going all the way around. It doesn't stop. We're just doing one revolution. You can all continue on. Negative 390, negative 405, negative, you can continue forever, but we're just doing one. Okay, good. Let's go to drawing coterminal angles. Coterminal angles. Find one positive and one negative angle that are coterminal with each given angle. And this is what I'm saying, that when you spin something, you spin it, and if it can spin forever, so there's an infinite amount of coterminal angles to something like this. So it says find one positive and one negative coterminal angle. Coterminal means that, that when you spin it, and it ends up at the same spot again. You spin it all the way to 240. This is 240. We don't have to stop there. You can like spin it, make it go around another time. So continue on. So 240, this is 240, but you passed it. You're like, oop, I passed it. Well, just make it go around some more, and then make it stop. How much is this? How much is this green thing? What is this? How much is this angle here that I just did? Yeah, I just did they're teaching me how to teach again. And they're saying, have students elbow partners. Talk to your elbow partner and figure out what is that angle that I just drew here. Because it's just mostly me talking all the time. So make you guys talk. How much is this angle that's in green? Talk somebody. Talk to your partner. Talk. Anybody want to tell me what it is? How much is this? How much is this angle here? Like this much, and then stop there. Huh?
Is it not 220? No.
It's more than that. How can it be well, This is 240. This right here, stop it. That is 240. But then I went around and I came back and then stopped there. Five what? 570. How'd you get that? Oh, so if you go another, just add 360 to it? Yeah, add 360 to that 240. So add, because you're just adding another 360 to it. That's what we're doing. We're adding another 360 degrees, another circle. So how much is that? 600. 600, no? Yes? Yes, it's 600. The answer is 600. So it doesn't have to be, you can do another one if you really wanted to, but why? Just pretty much just add 360 to your answer. What would be another way of landing here? What would be another way? Well, you don't have to spin it up. You can what? Spin it, what? Spin it down and get to here. So now, how much is this? How much is that? You want to end up at this spot. That's coterminal. So how much is this? How much is this? Negative what?
120.
Negative what? 120. Negative 120. What is it, negative 120?
Because you're going back.
Well, it's going to be, isn't this negative 90? Yes or no? Yes? Negative 90? So how much more is this? I'm going to go negative. How much is this? Isn't that, if this is 180, this is 60 degrees, then this is 30. So I'm going to go negative 90 and negative 30 is negative 120. Negative 120. So there it is. Okay? So coterminal, this is going to be one that's positive. It'll be 600 and negative 120. All right. Let's do another one. What would be coterminal to negative 225? So here again, negative 225 is going to be this one. If I'm going negative 90, negative 180, negative 225, that's where I'm at. Yes? Well, we can just continue on going around, no? To get the another negative one, let's continue with the negative one. Or we can do the positive one. Let's do the positive one. How much is this? Let's do this positive one. How much is this? $135 is correct. 135 is correct. Because I think this is going to be 90 plus 45. Yeah, 135. That is correct. This is 135. So the positive one would be 135. And then a negative one is that we keep going. So this is negative 225. Do another revolution, then stop. How much is this? So be what? Negative, add another negative 360. How much is that then? Negative 585. So the answers are 135 and negative what? What did you say? Negative 585? Next, drawing reference triangles. Sketch each angle in standard position and draw its reference triangle. All right, 45 degrees. 45 degrees. We gotta go to 45 degrees. Am I gonna go up or am I gonna go down? Up. So how much do I go? Isn't it right in the middle, 45? Yes? Half a 90, no? So it's gonna be right here. Right here. All right. So now it's asking about a reference triangle. This is how you do a reference triangle. I'm gonna show you how to remember this about finding a reference triangle. So draw another x and y axis here. It's gonna be, oh, I saw first time Mr. Brissett, he's a geometry teacher. First time in a long time that he's wore a bow tie. Yeah, you know, he's a bow tie person. He used to wear bow ties. So bow ties, he used to go wear bow ties on Fridays all the time. So here, bow tie is gonna be one of the triangles in the bow tie. Either they're gonna be this triangle, this triangle, this triangle, or this triangle in the bow tie. So you see that it ended up right here. So it's gonna be this triangle here. So all you gotta do is draw that and we're done. And if you say, and if I see anybody going like this, why not like this? I'm gonna be like, somebody go, okay, 45, and somebody goes like this. I'm like, that is not a part of the bow tie, not that. It's always gonna be the one where the side is here on the X. Just memorize this, and you'll have no problem. Don't ever, and I still, every year, the minute I say, go like this, I'm gonna get people going like this. And I'm gonna show you tomorrow, or whenever, Wednesday, or whenever, I'm gonna have one go like this. Not that it's always like this, either this one, this one, this one, or this one. Never these. Any, okay. So, there. Okay, let's go to negative 225. So we're using finding where does it land, negative 225. So again, you have to go down because it's negative, down 90, down 180. The negative 225 is right here. Right here. And you draw the bow tie, the little part of the bow tie, which is going to be this, and we're done. Okay, last one. We're going to go to 210. So, am I going to go up or am I going to go down for 210? Up. It's positive, we go up. So this, this is new to you, this is 90. This is 180. So I still got to keep going because I got to go to 210. So I got to go another 30 more. So it's going to be like a little bit more. It's going to be somewhere right here. Draw your reference triangle. Is this part of the bow tie? It's going to be always with one side on the x-axis always. So there it is. All right, and we're done.